talk, right? Because it goes back to the problem without him connecting it to the problem,
Yeah.
right? Because I bought real estate in your club. That's what these motherfuckers think with these tables.
Yes.
Right? So now I could do what I want. I could bring who I want. Come to. It's almost like I'm in Park.
Yeah.
Come to my room in Park.
Yeah.
I don't care how you dress. I don't care who you with. I don't care how fucked up your hair looks. Come to my room in Park. And what it did was, by the club owners being so greedy, it just changed the dynamic of the sexiness in the clubs. Because how you gonna tell the motherfucker that come and spend $4,000 with you every week who he could bring in the club or not?
That's real.
I'll never forget. These motherfuckers came up to my door. I had a place called Republic Gardens.
A place.
What's that, 14th
place.
Avenue?
It's 14th and U.
14th and U. How about
So Republic Gardens wasn't a place. Republic Gardens was heaven for cats up and down the Northeast because it was the only place on the East Coast where you could find a bad chick from Howard and Maryland mixed in with DC cats.
Everybody, I found my wife. These kids, it's because of you.
And chicks with degrees and all the rest of that. But everybody walked in the space because it was Mark, and they just let loose. So it was like incredible fun, and women buying drinks for you if you was fly and all that. But at the same time, it was just like organized chaos of just fly motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
that's fire.
literally Lou would be like, yo, Mark's got blah, blah, blah at Republic Garden.
We there.
And we be out.
We there.
And so another thing about Mark, and I don't want to ride him too much, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I'm saying?
Give him his credit. Give him his credit. Without a helmet.
Without a helmet.
He like it. Now he like it.
You know what I'm saying? But another thing about Mark is when he was a promoter, he was the first promoter that made us drive to his parties. Now, back in the day, when we used to run the streets, we hung out. We were straight guys, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about like straight up and down, working class, fly niggas. But we hung out with a lot of hustlers because we was fly niggas and they was fly niggas too. So the hustlers would drive everywhere.
Yeah.
Right? But they would wait for us to kind of tell them like, yo, what's the spot? You understand what I'm saying? So I remember Mark had this party at the post office pavilion in DC.
Yeah, it's now it was Trump Hotel, now it's the Waldorf Astoria.
Right, but it was the post office pavilion at the time.
You talking about Blossoms?
Yes. And Lou was like, yo, Marcus doing that.
Lou, Breon, everybody.
So literally, no, real shit. Literally, we went down there 100 cars deep. I know the state police in every state we passed didn't know what the hell was going on because it was fly cars and it was all going 100 miles an hour. So if you had to really, ain't no cop at 8 o'clock figuring out who he gonna stop with 100 cars coming at him.
Exactly.
And that's how we get down there. We get down there and then, the crazy thing that I think about so dumb now that I'm older is we wouldn't get no hotels. We would like come down there, party, and then go back at 4. Like we go eat in Georgetown, 100 deep, and then drive back. That wasn't us. That was the hustlers. Because they wasn't comfortable out of their territory. So they would we would literally turn back around and go back. So what I say about Marcus, he was one of the, everybody says, oh, I'm the international destination guy because of Cancun. He was the first cat that made us leave where we were at and what we normally were doing to go to another city specifically for a party.
That's
and
crazy.
Go home.
That's crazy.
Which is some game changing stuff.